Hello, hello, my mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. This is our tarot and oracle forecast for the week of July the 7th to the 13th. Let's see what our download message is. We have been given be flexible. This has been coming up a lot for others too. Let's see what our tarot messages are. And keep in mind, not every single card or the energy they carry here will resonate with every single one of you because this is a general. But if it does, run with it. Don't ever force a reading and, throw the rest out into the universe. But if you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any personal questions, that information is posted below all my videos, my website, where you can see my schedule, my calendar, my PayPal button, and the service that you choose to have. You call the shots. I show up. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Coming in with your first card, you've got Pisces. We've got the Hierophant. Ooh, we've got the Three of Pentacles. We've got the High Priestess. We've got the Knight of Wands, and our final card coming in is the Three of Wands. Okay, here we go. Well, our download message is being flexible, going with the flow, not pushing and forcing and trying to dominate or be too controlling. Okay, I don't know about you, but I'm a control freak and I don't like surprises and I like to know where I stand. But sometimes we can get stressed out about this. We can, if things don't work the way we thought or we wanted or we expected, then we can get a bit uptight. So try to be more flexible this week. Don't create your own stress by wanting to fight the status quo and be resistant. Pisces, our card here for life or career is perspective. If you change the way you look at things, you could see everything in a brand new light that will help you get where you want to be. So let's stay positive this week. Like I say, we might have to be flexible. There could be some unexpected changes coming in that, might want to, make us a little bit, disturbed or concerned, but let's not get up there. Okay, let's look at something here. Something beautiful can come out of something dark. Look at this black swan, dark, foreboding, and then you see this bright red and beautiful white beak. So you look, oh man, that's so beautiful, right? So if we change the way we look at things, we can see things in a better light. Okay, so we need to get out of our head because we're really big at that. We always presume and assume things are, if we don't get things ASAP, we start thinking the worst. So look at things from a bigger, broader, wider perspective. Think of the Hangman. Okay, the Hierophant. Yes, looking at things from a higher self. Again, you could be, this is a card of higher education. Maybe some of you are going back to school to get your degree, your master's, or learning something new in the spiritual realm. Maybe you're going to be joining spiritualist groups, people that do what we do, people that agree and see things in the way we see things, right? So this is, joining new groups, finding new friends, and it can also have to do with climbing the ladder of success. You are ascending. You're starting now to elevate yourself and see some growth going on here. Also, this could have to do with the church. There could be a wedding announcement or something. Coming in next, we have the Moth Spirit in the focus part of the reading, and it says surrender now. Okay. Again, be flexible. Don't be so rigid. Don't look at the dark side of things. Okay. This is a card that says you need to move forward and open yourself up here. Okay. And know what's guiding you now. Be in alignment. Okay. Tap into spirit more. This is a card also. Don't get caught up in addictions. Okay. This is a card that says, don't indulge in things that are addictive thinking or negative thinking or anything like that. We need to be more flexible this week. Okay, Three of Pentacles, working great with teams, right? Stepping up. Maybe you're going to be asked to step up, teach, preach, and convey some wise information to other people. Teamwork is dream work. Working together, collaborating together, being flexible, and accepting other people for their differences. However, we all have the same goal, so you're working towards the same goal of success. Sometimes it's good to bring people of diversity into our lives. We learn things. But this is about working together, bouncing ideas back and forth, and being in the same boat and wanting the same things. Beautiful. Coming in your Challenge part of the reading. Ooh, Pisces, you got to be a good listener this week, okay? Try not to call the shots all the time. Try not to be controlling all the time. Try not to always want to be the winner, okay? Pisces, this is about listening. There's a time when we need to slow down and listen, right? There's a time when we need to take our time, okay? And have an open heart, right? It's a time to speak and a time to be silent. And now is an occasion for listening. So pay attention not only to what is being spoken, but what is not being said. Reading between those lines. You're very intuitive, Pisces. You can almost say the words other people are going to speak. So listen with your heart, though, not just your ears, and you'll find clarity. Receiving the listening card means a fortunate sign and ensures a greater understanding in any circumstances right now. So we need to listen. We often jump to conclusions because Pisces are pretty, on the go, but it's time now to listen, okay, with our heart. Okay, coming in under that, we have the High Priestess. Yeah, the listening, finding out information, delving deep, being proactive. This is that card that says, I'm missing something. I'm going to go find out the answers I need. That's why you see her sitting there in most graphics on the cards with a book on her lap. Akashic Records, a book of wisdom. She got everything she needs because she did her homework. She looked into the background and found out what she needed to know. So Pisces, you could be doing some research this week. Coming in next, you have with the messages from Spirit and your guides. What do you need to surrender to? Are we surprised? Stress, okay? Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. So this is about us taking time for us, being kind to us, loving ourselves enough to try to get out of the stress. Let's not create more stress because we're good at that, right? We want to be in control. We start presuming and assuming that things aren't going to work out if they don't happen ASAP. So Pisces, this is your time now to just sit in the silence, do whatever brings you out of this stress, whether it's just sitting in nature, listening to your favorite music, meditating, whatever it is, Pisces, pour those salts into your bath and start replenishing yourself. Knight of Wands comes in under that. So fast moving action again. Knight of Wands is very quick action. Somebody, could be coming in very quickly and you're going to have to pay attention and be on your toes here. Okay. This is that card that says there could be a new opportunity presenting itself. There could be something new coming in at this time, and you're going to want to be on your toes and take advantage of it. Being able to beat to your own drum now, knowing that things are going to work out in your favor if you're willing to take the risks and go after them, right? So don't be afraid to do that, Pisces. This is an opportunity. When this night comes in, this night is very quick. Now, when it comes, I've often said to people, I always look at this night as the player, okay, if we're looking at a relationship, because this night comes into town, gets what he wants, and he exits really quickly. So be careful. This could be a hot and heavy, very fast relationship that could be happening too. But if you're up to that, hey, you could be getting, although this could be different because maybe this person's going to come in and pop the question quick, like a marriage proposal or a wedding. This may feel like a past life connection for some of you. So stay grounded during any emotional experience because this could be a fickle lover as well. Remember I said I call him the player. Okay, coming in next, your final cards coming in, which could be possible future energy. You've got truth be told. So stepping up into your authenticity, your truth, Pisces. This is about you looking at what it is you want to do. Now look at how the wise old owl is there, and he has that ability. He's holding this window of his future, and he's perceiving it as good. Look at all the hearts that are flying around this owl. So the truth is going to surface. The truth about, you being truthful, being your authentic self as well, but also seeing the truth in a situation and tapping into that wisdom to move yourself forward towards your goals and success. 3 of Wands. Yes, you're coming into your own, Pisces. You're seeing some rewards coming in for your hard work and efforts. This is a card that says you might be thinking, man, I pulled it off. I've got this coming in. It's great. I've made an accomplishment. I can just stand on the shore and wait for the next ship to roll in because we are dreamers, aren't we? No, Pisces. Universe is saying, turn around and get on with the next project because this could even be better than this one. Wow. Okay, Pisces, let's see what we have here for clarification, validation, and verification. What do we need to see, know, and expect? Further information with this reading, spirit, and guides. Okay, so they've been telling me all through this, I need to cut twice. I've been doing this, and they're telling me to reach through the top cards and go down through the deck. Okay, so the Hierophant, we've got the Devil, we've got the Eight of Swords, we've got the Temperance card, we've got the Nine of Swords, and we've got the Lovers. They're pretty intense. Let's see what we've got. No wonder we're told to be flexible. Getting rid of things that are holding us back. Okay, what is that thing that is blocking our way, or we think it is? This is about making healthy, wise choices. This is a card of addiction. Okay, let's not overindulge. We talked about the moth spirit too. Let's not overindulge in things that are quick fixes here. Whether it's overeating, over drinking, over, obsessing or worrying or, negative thoughts or whatever the case is, let's let it go. Okay, because we need to just take that breath of fresh air, step back, and get rid of that stress. You could be making a healthy decision to walk away from unfulfilling relationships, jobs that aren't bringing you in the rewards and the return for your hard work. It could be anything. Maybe you're changing your diet. Maybe you want to get out and exercise more. Maybe you are going to improve something. Letting go of things that hold you back. Now, we've got the Eight of Swords, which is typical of us Pisces. We get up in our head and we start presuming and assuming with the stinking thinking that things aren't going to work out the way we want, because we're not allowing ourselves to see the whole picture. The only thing holding us back, Pisces, is ourselves and our illusion in our head that it isn't going to. So let's step out of our way and let that success come in. Temperance, slowing down, doing things in moderation. Okay, not overindulging, not signing anything too quickly, agreeing to anything too fast, making fast decisions and choices. Universe says they've got our back. Okay, we're secure, we're safe. This is about us finding out what we need to find out in our own time and not rushing into anything. Take your time. Take yourself to center, Pisces. Breathe in and breathe out. Balance. Coming in next, we have the Nine of Swords. Some of you are not sleeping well. This is the card that says you're taking your troubles in your head to bed. This is the card that says get out of that, de-stress, surrender, okay, to stress. Take a few deep breaths, get over it, and make it snappy. You need to get your rest, okay, because if you're not running on all your energy level, you can't face any challenges this week. Coming in at the end, we have the Lovers. The Lovers is that card of making emotional, wise, and heartfelt decisions and choices that could be directed around another person. This person could be very different from you, but it could be very hot and passionate and exciting. This could be a lover, a partner in business or in love, in romance, but this is a card of making choices. Be wise, take your time. This card says, let your heart lead your head. I never say that. I always say let your head lead your heart. Okay, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces, my fellow Pisces, this is our general tarot and oracle for this week. I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and most of all, successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my fellow Pisces. Beautiful Pisces.